Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu. Welcome to today's class, everyone. Jazakumullah for being on time. Student N752, Assalamu alaikum. I have unmuted you. Can you hear me?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Okay, I would like you to read the prayer at the beginning of the class with me, please.
Okay.
Can you just follow what I read, yes?
Okay.
Okay. Allahumma
Allahumma
inni
inni
as'aluka
as'aluka
ilman nafi'a.
ilman nafi'a.
Okay, Jazakallah. Can you read the translation, please?
O Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge.
Jazakallah. What's your ID?
N752.
752. Jazakallah. Have you done your preparation? You know that the exam was announced for today.
Yeah.
Yes. How has it gone? Have you found it difficult? Was there any problem?
No, I thought it was fine.
Yeah. Okay. I actually have. I'm going to mute you now. Okay.
Okay.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Okay. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Once again, like last week, this was not planned, and I'm extremely sorry. It might be good news. It might be bad news. You know, depending on how you take it. There was an exam announced for today. I just found out about an hour or so ago that for certain reasons it has been postponed until further notice. So this might be a good thing or this might be a bad thing. I mean, it's going to give us more time to revise, but you know, some of you might find it disappointing because you know, it's happened twice now. So I'm sorry about that. But sometimes these things just happen, and we can't do anything about them. So what I've thought we could do is, I think yesterday's teacher went through the last 5 cases of work with you guys, and also some of the revision of rules slides. Now I'm not sure if you can access them on the NQC website. I have asked, but I haven't got a reply from anyone yet. So I'm trying to find out. I will ask. I have requested actually that these revision slides and the cases of work be put up on the NQC website for everyone's benefit, because I think it's going to be really good for all of you if you go through these and you know, you sit down, you take the time to go through these. I know it's not, you know, it's not a small amount of things that you have to go through. These are 21 slides, but it's like it covers a large amount of things that we have gone through. We actually haven't done all of the things that are being mentioned in these slides, but the ones that we have gone through, some of those we will revise today together, inshallah. So hopefully these will be available for you to download on the website. I will, you know, I will try, and if it's possible, I have, like I said, I have requested it. Okay. Now, yesterday's teacher has finished teaching these 10 cases of work. I hope that they are clear. I will ask a tifl about this now. By the way, can those of you raise their hands that feel a little bit unsteady? Maybe, you know, they could, you know, they would like to do a bit of revision because, you know, it would be beneficial for them. Maybe something's confusing. You know, maybe they feel a little bit, maybe not so confident. So now's the time to raise your hand. So now you can have your chance. So I can see there's one tifl. I'm just going to unmute him right now. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Okay, what's your ID?
A758.
A758. Can you hear me good?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Now, you've raised your hand. Would you like to ask something, or you would just like to revise with me?
I'd like to revise, please.
Okay, yes, that's good. So, yesterday's teacher has finished teaching these slides, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And everything was clear?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, we will go through these. These are basically different words in Arabic that I think they're all taken from the Holy Quran, actually. If you can read these 5 first ones in the first line, and then first read one word, read this one the way it is right now, and then read it, as if, if you were to stop here.
Okay.
So, for example, this one, how would you read this? Can you start with the Tawbuz and Tasniya? A'udhu billah and Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ماء
Well done. And if you were to stop?
ماء
Okay, so we learned that if there's a if there's a tanween, okay, double fatha, or double kasra, or inverted dhamma, double dhamma, I mean, you have to, it turns, with this one, and this one would turn into a like a vertical fatha, okay? We have learned these, in the previous slides. Where was it? Let's see if I can find it. For example, here, if any letter bears a fathatain, so it's a double stroke, fatha double stroke, it will change into alif madda or vertical fatha. So either vertical fatha or elongated alif. So you have to do that. You have to apply this rule to this word as well. So ma'an turns into what?
ماء
Well done. Yes, well done. Now the next one.
ماء sorry.
Try and read it without any help. Try and read it yourself.
Hello?
Yes, yes. I said try and read it yourself. Try and not get any help from anyone.
مقتورة
Okay. And now read it as if you're carrying on here, okay? As if you were to carry on after this one. How would you read it?
مقتورا
Okay. Maqduran.
مقدورا
Well done. Now, if you were to stop after this one, how would you say it?
مقدورة
Well done. Well done. Now, next one.
وامرأة
This one, you don't prolong this one. I think you did that because there's an alif right next to it, but actually the alif is not there to prolong this ra. It's there as its own sort of letter. It's got its own line on top. It's got its own fatha. So you don't prolong this ra.
Okay.
Can you read this again?
وامرأة
Yes, it was still slightly long. Just say it like this. Wamra'atan.
وامرأة
Okay, that was better. Jazakallah. Jazakallah. And now, can you say it like you would stop after this word?
وامرأة
No, 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 no. You don't prolong this one. This alif is not here to prolong the ra. It's there as its own letter with its own fatha, okay?
Okay. وامرأة
So what you've done now is you haven't actually made it look like you were stopping at this point. This one, ta marbuta, okay, when this comes at the end of a verse, I told you last time, I told all of the students that it will turn into a ha, okay? So this ta marbuta will turn into, the two dots will just, they'll just vanish. So it will turn into wamra'a.
Okay.
Can you say it?
Wamra'ah.
Okay, well done. Next one. Carry, as if you were to carry on.
Okay. Duriyun.
Okay, so you can see that there's a shadda here and there's a shadda there. That means that it's sort of, if you were to write this word in English, it would be a double letter. So double ra, double ya. But because it's Arabic, they don't sort of double the letter. They just put a tashdid sign on top. So you have to say it. You have to say it sort of like with the sudden sort of sound. So you don't say it slowly. You say it, right one after the other. You have to connect them all. So say durriyun,
Dulliyun.
durriyun,
Dulliyun.
durri. Can you say durri?
Durri.
Yes. Durriyun.
Durriyun.
Okay, well done. Now, if you want to stop here, how do you stop?
Durri.
Yes, but yes, that is actually, I understand why you did that. You turned this double, what is it called? Damatain, you turned it into a sukun sign, which I can understand. But also the shadda sign, that doesn't go away. So that's still there. So you have to try and, what is it called? You have to still make this sudden sound. So you have to say, durri.
Durri.
Well done. Okay. And this last one?
Hudan.
Well done. And if you want to stop here?
Huda.
Well done. Shabash. Now, what's your ID again?
Sorry, let me just check. 8758.
Okay. Jazakallah. I'm going to mute you now. And we will move on to the next student, which is Nasira. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
N736, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you, have you been paying attention to the class?
Yes.
Okay, well done. Can you read this first word and then read it the way it is written, and then after that read it as if you were to stop, okay?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لدي
Well done. And if you were to stop?
لدي
Well done. Next one.
لا تقلق
La tulaqqa.
لا تلقى
And next, and if you were to stop?
لا تلق
Sorry. I think if you were to, I have in my notes, I don't know if I've made a mistake in my notes, but I think you have to read this the way it's written. So you have to read it, La tulaqqa. I think that's what you were saying. And then when you want to stop, that's when you turn it into this ya, this silent ya, this one. It's called silent ya because it doesn't have any sign of elongation or any like strokes or anything like that. Fatha, dhamma or kasra. That's why it's a silent ya. If that's the last one, this is actually a rule. I think we have learned this one. If that's the last one for the word, if that's the last letter for a word, a ya, and before that you have this fatha, then this will be elongated when you stop reading it. So this one, this la tulaqqa will turn into a la tulaqqa. So this ya will get a vertical fatha if you want to stop.
La tulaqqa.
La tulaqqa.
La tulaqqa.
Well done. This one, as if you're to carry on.
Fan.
Yes.
Musaffa.
Yes, but try not to make your mouth round when you say the fa letter. Open it nice and wide. So say musaffan, musaffa.
Musaffan. Musaffa.
Okay, well done. Next one.
Musaha.
Now this one you haven't prolonged. This is the alif, and like I explained many times before, if there's a fatha with the letter and that letter comes with the alif, then the fatha and the alif together will prolong this letter that's carrying the fatha. So for 2 seconds. So in this case it's the ha, it's got the fatha and it's got the alif. So it will be prolonged for 2 seconds. Can you read it again, please?
Musaha.
Okay, yes. Mursaha. Now, if you want to stop, how do you read it?
Mursaha.
Well done. Yes. So that stays the same. Well done. If there's a alif in the end, like this one, then you have to. It basically stays the same. So that's correct. Well done. And last one, how do you read this one? If you want to carry on.
Yushavatun.
Yes.
Yushava.
Well done. That turns into a ha. So the 2 dots, they just go away. So that's very well done. And that is N736. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Jazakallah. I will mute you now.
Zakila.
Jazakallah. Okay. If there is no more students that want to revise with me, if you want to revise, please raise your hand, and I can give you the chance to revise. Okay. If you don't want to revise, now for those that have joined the meeting late, first of all, jazakumullah to those that were on time, and actually before the class started, and some of you were really on time. Unfortunately, there were quite a few that were late and joined the class late, so they have missed certain announcements, which is a very important one was that we won't be having the exam today because until further notice, it's been postponed. I don't know why. An external examiner was to come to the class, but for certain reasons, it's not happening today, and not until further notice. So what we will do today is we will use this time to revise. We'll go through these words, and we will go through some of the revision slides as well. And I have said that I've requested the people that are in charge basically to put these slides online. So I hope that will be possible. If so, please keep checking every day, and whenever you see that they have been put up on the NQC website, then you can download them and go through them. They're really useful, revision material. They have quite a few pages to go through. These 10 cases of waqf have 14 pages, and the revision of rules have 21 pages, which seems like a lot, but when you really want to, do well in your exam, it might be a good idea to just go through these, and you don't have to do them all at once. But you have quite a few days until the next class, so I do definitely ask you to. I would advise you to go through these, and if they are not online, maybe it might be a good idea to just take screenshots. That's another thing. You could take screenshots, and you have them available right now, so you don't have to wait until it's uploaded. So you can save the screenshots right away. Okay. I can see that two students have signed in. One was signed in with, I think, her name and her iPad's name or something, and this person that wants to come to the class, their ID is iPad. So what we have started doing now is that we won't be admitting students that don't have the correct ID. We've been having our classes for quite, a good number of weeks now, alhamdulillah. And I think by now everybody should be, able to sign in with the correct ID. So these students, they have not been admitted to this class. So everybody make a note of your ID so you don't get excluded from the class next time. Right, okay, so I can't see any hands up. So I'm assuming that everybody is either really confident or really happy, so I'll just ask somebody to recite now. Otherwise, if you feel like you need some more revision or you feel confused about something, you have a question or something's not clear, you can raise your hand and we can talk about it. Okay, now we've had 2 Nasirat and 1 Tifl. How about we look for another Tifl? Let's see. Okay. Most of these are girls. Okay, 758 has already done something. Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
A722?
Yes.
Yes. How's your revision going? Any revision done or you forgot that there was an exam today?
I know there was an exam today.
Okay, so are you happy or are you sad it's not happening? You can be honest, it's okay.
Kind of happy.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So you can have more revision time. So I will ask you to read the 3rd line now. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So please read the word. I know it seems a little bit blurry, or maybe it's just my eyes that are getting tired, but these slides seem quite clear. I hope that's not making your eyes too tired. These are slightly blurry. Is that okay?
They're not blurry.
Are they not blurry? Okay. Maybe it's just me then, or my laptop. Okay. Can you please read this line now? And you can start from this first word and read it as if you were to carry on after this, and then read it as if you were to stop. Okay?
Okay. Minhunna.
Yes.
Minhun.
Okay, but you have to read the shadda, the noon mushaddad. Even if the fatha turns into a sukoon, you still have to say pronounce the shadda sign. Okay, so you have to say minhun. So the nasal sound, the noon gunna. This is a noon gunna. You have to make that sound. Okay.
Minhun.
Okay, well done. Next one.
Bala.
Well done. And how do you read it if you stop?
Bal.
No. So I explained to the last student, if there is a silent ya like this one, silent, do you know what a silent ya means?
Is silent.
Silent ya means it doesn't have any fatha, no, it doesn't have any strokes above it or below it, no strokes at all. So it's just silent. So yes, if you want to carry on reading, it's bala. But if you want to stop and if you want to stop after this one, then this silent ya, gets a imaginary sort of, what is it called? Vertical fatha. So you have to prolong it for 2 seconds. Please read it again.
Balaya.
No. The first version is bala, and then bala.
Bala.
Okay, yes, good. Next one.
Ainal Kitr.
First one is with the ra and the kasra.
Ainal Kitri.
Yes. Ainal qitri. And now if you want to stop.
Ainal Kitr.
Okay, well done. Very well pronounced ra there. Mashallah, well done. Next one.
Al-Hulaha'u.
This is a meme.
Al-Hulama'u.
Okay, and this one is not a ha, this is a ain.
Okay. Al-Ulama'u.
Okay, well done. And if you want to stop,
العلماء.
Yes, did you pronounce the Hamza slightly? Just slightly like a sukoon, like with a sukoon. Al-ulama.
Yeah, I pronounce it like that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then. Well done. Last one.
رأوا رأوا.
Okay, ra'awu. And if you want to stop?
رأوا.
Yes, ra'awu. You can say it maybe just slightly longer than how you did it. Ra'awu.
رأوا.
Okay, well done. Jazakallah. Your ID is 722?
Yes.
Okay, Jazakallah, well done. And we will mute you now. We will move on to the next participant. I think we might not be able to go through the second slide. So maybe I'll ask the teacher on Monday to go through these words. And we will try and finish this slide and then we can move on to the revision of rules. Okay, so let's see now. Another Nasira, another girl maybe. Let's see, we had 72452, 736. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
Are you okay? Are you tired?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully you'll feel better afterwards. Can you please read this from here? Can you read this first as if you want to carry on, and then you read it as if you want to stop?
Okay.
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نودي.
This one you don't prolong it. It's just a fatha. Simple fatha is only for 1 second.
نودي
Well done. And if you stop,
نودي
okay. Next one.
تهتزوا
Tahtazzu.
تهتزوا.
Yes. Try not only prolong it for 1 second. This dhamma. Tahtazzu.
Okay. تهتزوا.
Yeah, but say it. I don't know how to explain it. Say it with a sudden sort of connection. Tahtazzu. Don't say tahtazzu. Don't say it softly.
تهتزوا.
Tahtazzu.
تهتزوا.
Okay, that was better. And if you want to stop, how do you say it?
تهتز.
Okay, well done. Next one.
يشاء.
Okay, so this alif is actually, can you see if it has a fatha, dhamma or kasra?
فتى.
No, that's not a fatha. That's a mad kabir. That's not a fatha. This is only a sign of extra elongation. But actually, this alif does not have any strokes. It doesn't have a fatha, it doesn't have a kasra, it doesn't have a dhamma, nothing. So the alif in this case is only there to make this sheen long. It's only there to help the sheen out, basically. It doesn't have any meaning for its own. And this is only there to carry this mad kabir. Okay, so the mad kabir needs a place to sort of sit on. And this alif is acting like a chair. It doesn't have its own strokes. So you don't say it separately. You don't say ah. You basically just use it to prolong this sheen, okay? Sorry, it's a bit messy. Can you try this again, please?
يشاء.
Yeah, but say it with the hamza and the dhamma first.
يشاء
Well done. And if you want to stop,
يشاء
okay, well done. Well done, mashallah. This one, next one.
يا بني
Ya bunayya.
يا بني
Okay. And if you want to stop here,
يا بني
okay. Ya bunay.
يا بني
Yeah, but you have to pronounce it slightly more because there's still the shadda is still there. Even if this fatha goes away, shadda is still there.
يا بني
Ya bunay.
يا بني
Okay, well done. Last one.
لؤلؤ
Okay, so you don't prolong this one because it's only got a dhamma and the waw that's next to it, that's not there to prolong it. The waw is there to accommodate the hamza on top. So the waw is acting as a chair for the hamza. It's not acting as a letter of elongation for this lam. Can you try again?
لؤلؤ
No, don't prolong this lam. You would prolong this lam if this waw next to it had a sukoon, this little sort of hat sign. And then you would say lu, but it doesn't have a sukoon, it's got a hamza. Hamza is another letter.
لؤلؤ
Lu'an.
لؤلؤا
Okay, and if you want to stop,
لؤلؤا
no. One of these lines, one of these strokes falls away and only one stroke remains. How do you read it then?
لؤلؤ
Yes, but there's a alif as well, you see. So we learned in the beginning of the lessons that if there is a alif and a fatha and they come together like this one, I know this one is not a fatha right now, but if you want to stop here, it turns into a fatha because one of the strokes goes away, so it's only a fatha left. So when that's the case, then the letter that's coming with these, the hamza in this case, is prolonged because there's a alif and because there's a fatha. So you say lu'a.
لؤلؤا
Well done. Jazakallah. So that was N725, correct?
Yes.
Jazakallah. You two now. Okay, next one. Brace yourselves. Atfal, it's one of you again. Let's see. We've had 758, 722. And how about we move on to 701. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. A701. Are you there?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you today?
I'm fine. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Thank you. Now, can you please read this one? What time is it actually? How much time do we have? Because I want to go through these ones. Can you read this? Can you start from here? And I think you know the drill now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you read this one?
Bunyanan.
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 Okay, well done. And if you stop?
Bunyana.
Okay, well done. Next one.
Ar-ru'ya.
And if you stop?
Ar-ru'ya.
Ar-ru'ya. So if there's an alif in the end, I think we did learn this one. Let me have a look. What did we learn? Yes, for example, like these ones. You can see that this is alif in the end, and this is alif in the end. It stays the same, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Wait, let me see if I can find this. So for those of you that have joined late, you can make, if you don't want to wait for the presentation or these slides to be online, you can always take a screenshot. That might be a good idea. And then you have them right there and then, and you can, you can use them. You can save them, or you can, use this tool. I don't know if you can see this, but the snipping tool. So I don't know, just you can just try something or you can take a picture with your phone, just so you have these slides, the ones that we go through for practice, just in case they're not put online or they're put online late. Okay, so anyway, so that's the rule. So there's a fatha and there's a alif, and if that's the case, then that stays the same even if you stop after this one. Can you read this again?
الرؤيا
Okay, yes, and in both cases it's the same. Well done. And this one, third one.
بادي الرأي
Well done. And how do you say it if you stop?
بادي الرأي بادي الرأي
Badi al-ra'i. So this one turns into a sort of like a sukoon, ya with a sukoon. So this one, this sign, this kasra, I don't know why I'm having difficulties remembering the names today. So this kasra, that's going to go away, and instead you will imagine a sukoon on top. So you will just pronounce it just slightly. You won't say ra'i, but you'll just say badi al-ra'i.
Shall I read it?
Yes, please. Yeah.
بادي الرأي
Yeah, but this one is a slight, sort of like a jerking sound. Badi al-ra'i.
بادي الرأي
Ra'i.
رأي
Slightly more. You have to pronounce this because this is I know it looks like a dhamma. It's actually not. It looks like this. It's not actually a dhamma. This one's supposed to be a sukoon. You know the hat sound I'm always referring to. That's supposed to be that. So you have to make slight jumping sound like ra'i, like that.
رأي
Yes. Now read it from the beginning.
بادي الرأي
Okay. Well done. Okay. Yes. So I've just noticed that we have had another participant. I don't know if they were late, but please, everyone, can everybody try one time, because otherwise you miss the whole lesson and then there's almost no point to it. So yes, that was right. Can you read the next one, please?
بسوء
Okay, so this sign, can you do you remember what the name is?
not really.
Okay, so this is a sign of extra elongation, okay? So this one is called a mad kabir. And you have to make this one stretches the word, the letter for 4 to 6 seconds. So you have to make it really long, this one. Can you try again?
بسوء
Okay, that was better. Bisu'in. And now can you read it as if you want to stop?
بسوء
Yeah, you have to make it, you have to stretch this one a little bit more, this su.
بسوء
Okay, well done. And this one, next one.
محيط
Muhitun.
محيط
Yes, and if you want to stop,
محيط
muhit.
محيط
Okay, well done. Okay, that was good. What's your ID again? 701?
Yes.
A701? Okay, Jazakallah. I'll mute you now. Okay, one last one, and it's going to be a Nasira. Let's see. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
N744?
Yes.
Okay. Let me have a look. Okay, so can you read this last line and can you read it as if you're to carry on first and then you read it as if you want to stop, okay?
Okay.
All
أعوذ
right.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نائمات.
Don't prolong this meme. It's only got a fatha. Don't prolong it like there's the alif with it, okay?
Okay. Shall I read it again?
Yes, please.
نائمات
Na'imatun.
نائمات
Well done. And if you want to stop, what happens then?
نائمة.
No, what did I say? Remember?
Oh, sorry. نائمتها.
Na'imah.
نائمة.
Okay, yes, good. Next one.
جات نون.
So this one is, again, this is like this one with the last student. This is a mad kabir, and you have to prolong it for 4 to 6 seconds. So that's quite a long stretch. So this
Okay.
one needs to be prolonged for 4 to 6 seconds. And once you've done that, it needs to be connected to this noon. And you have to make a ghunna sound because it's got a shadda. Can you try that?
جان.
Okay, yeah, that was good. So, Jannun. So this gunna sound, 2 seconds you have to make that. Okay?
Okay.
As if you're writing lots of N, that sort of sound. Can you try again?
جان.
Okay, yeah, that was very good. Alhamdulillah, very good. Next one, please.
جوئي.
Sorry, let me just, I don't know. Okay, yes. This one I think is supposed to be a kasra down there. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay. Can you say it again?
جوعي.
Okay, yeah. And how do you say it if you stop?
جو.
Ju'.
Okay. جو.
Okay, yeah, good. And this next one?
شيء.
Yeah. And if you stop?
شيء.
Yes, as if there's a sukoon. Oh gosh, sorry. That's not a very good sukoon. Say-
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. And the last one, please?
نساء.
And if you stop?
نساء.
And this one needs to be 4 to 6 seconds long. And this one, this double, this tanween, what is it called? See, I can't remember the names myself today. This fatha tanween, this double stroke for fatha, if you pause after this one, it turns into an elongated version. So basically, you have to prolong this hamza then. Can you try this again?
نساء.
Nisaa.
Okay. Should I try that again?
Yes, please.
نساء.
Okay, yes, that was very good. Jazakallah. And it's N744, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was very good. I'll mute you now. Okay, so we've gone through these, alhamdulillah. I'm happy with these, but I have noticed, I don't know why, I mean, I don't want to say that some of you haven't practiced, you might not have, but I mean, there does get sort of a break of quite a few days in between our classes. But really, I do, urge you to try and go through these, through the material that you have hopefully by now downloaded. If you haven't, you really, really must download it and look through it. If you're a bit lazy, maybe your parents can, give you a push and just sort of, tell you or ask you to sort of just sit down and just for 10 minutes, 15 minutes daily or so, whatever time you can spare, go through the material, because you will have, even if it's been postponed for now, you will essentially have an exam in the end, inshallah. And, instead of, getting all stressed and panicky in the end and not knowing where to go or what to do, like headless chicken, it's better to do your preparation in, ahead of time. And now's the time to do that. So go through everything that we do, look at the recordings. I'm saying it over and over. I don't know if you have, but look at the recordings. You can find them on the NQC website, the G3 class recordings. And you don't have to watch the whole thing. You can just, skim through it and just watch the bits that you have missed or you don't understand, or, and if there's still any questions left, you can write an email. And somebody was asking which email it is, and that there's different emails or something. But I think you can just write it to the main Talimul-Quran, UK Talimul-Quran. I think that's what it is, at gmail.com. But you can check again. It should be the one that has your ID and that sends you updates and all that. So you can ask your question or you can send in your problems, and they will forward it to us, inshallah. So we've done this one. Now, I was hoping to get through some of these at least. I was going to actually ask some of you these questions so that it can be sort of an internal test. But I guess I did test your knowledge on these ones. So what I'll do with these ones is I'll just go through some of the slides myself. So can everybody please pay attention? And like I said, you're more than welcome to take, a screenshot for your revision to have a look at later. Okay, so the teacher yesterday, if I understood correctly, has gone through the first few slides. She didn't do this one, I think, because this is quite simple, so you just have to name the letters. They don't have any harakat, so they don't have any strokes, so you just say the letter, the name of the letter, like alif, lam, kha, alif, lam, qaf. So you just name the letters. That should be fairly easy. If you're still a bit wobbly with your letters, you can go through them. There's really good Arabic alphabet songs on YouTube, actually, that my son has learned from when he was, I think, really quite young. So so they really help with the letter recognition and pronunciation. And you have done these strokes with the teacher yesterday. These short vowels or short strokes, fatha, dhamma, kasra, 1 second. You've done these ones, I think, where you have to prolong the letter for 2 seconds, which is the vertical fatha, vertical dhamma, vertical kasra, sorry, and inverted dhamma. 2 seconds for those all. And I think this is where I wanted to start. So, so I think we all know by now what a sukoon is. And in these slides, it can sometimes look like this is a sukoon, but it can sometimes look like this, which is a dhamma. But not to be confused, they're two different things. That's a dhamma, that's a sukoon. It's usually looking like a hat, but anyway. So when there is a sukoon, a sakin letter, like this one explained, a sakin letter is a letter with a sukoon. So in this case, it's a ha. Ha is the sakin letter. 5 letters that need to be slightly jerked when they carry a sukoon are qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal. So all of these 5, when they have sukoon on top, you need to make this sort of jumping sound. I think I mentioned it very briefly last week, Tuesday. So for example, qaf with the sukoon, like, where is it? I don't know if there is one now, but let's see if there is any other. Like this one, jim. There's a jim with a sukoon. So instead of saying yaj'al, you would say yaj'al, j, like you would pronounce it. You would sort of jump the sound, yaj. And this one, there's example letters right here. So this one is dhuq, not zuq. So you sort of carry the sound on just to make it more beautiful. Dhuq, tuhit, farghab, not farghab, farghab, ukhruj, lam yalid. So these ones are called kalkala. You can make a note. These 5 letters are the kalkala letters. It might, they might appear in your exam, so I might make a note of these. And so this is what for this slide. And the next one is the 6th slide, which is the shadda slide. So I think by now we all know what this shadda is. It's this crown or W-shaped sign, and the mushaddad letter is the letter that carries that shadda on top. So this waw is the mushaddad letter, and this is the letter that Hafizab or other people in charge would call this needs to be stressed. Okay, so when they refer to something being something needs to be stressed, then that means it's a letter with a shadda. It's a mushaddad letter, and you need to say it like I was trying to explain before. You need to say it sort of strongly and sort of right in one connection. So don't say gooey, say it right away. Gooey. You have to stress this wa. Goowirat. Qaddamat. Kidhaban.